lovely students. Welcome back to the Connect class, and we are going to start today lesson 4. Story in the mangrove tree. First of all, the characters of the story are the dugong, the kingfisher, and the lizard. We have something called pollen. The pollen are some powder that are used from the male to, or they are moved from the male to the female in order to have new seeds. And the worm is a small creature that is moving in the side here. You can see the picture of it. Now it's time to read the story. In the mangrove tree, a kingfisher was visiting her old friend, the lizard, in a mangrove tree. She flew down and sat next to the lizard. "You look sad," said the kingfisher to the lizard. "What is the matter?" "People came and cut down some trees. The trees protected the worms and the fish we eat, but now it's difficult to find food." "Oh no," said the kingfisher, looking worried. "I am hungry." Suddenly, a dugong came up out of the sea. "Hello, dugong," said the lizard, surprised. "Hello, lizard. Hello, kingfisher." "I have some bad news," said the dugong. "What is it?" "Are the people back again?" asked the kingfisher. "Yes, they are." "Can you hear them?" replied the dugong. The lizard and the kingfisher listened carefully. They heard the trucks and people shouting. "Oh no! How many more mangrove trees are they going to cut down?" cried the lizard. At that moment, the animals heard a buzzing sound. There were 3 bees buzzing around the tree. One of the bees flew close to the other animals and said, "The people are not going to cut down more trees. They are going to plant other mangrove trees. They understand that they made a mistake. They have learned that the mangrove trees are important, so they are planting new ones. They brought us here to help the trees grow." "How will you help the trees grow?" asked the dugong, confused. "We carry pollen from one plant or a tree to another, and that helps them to make seeds," explained the bee. "So, is the life going to get better here?" asked the kingfisher. "Yes, it is," replied the bee, smiling. "Good," said the lizard and the kingfisher together. "We are hungry." Now it's time to answer some questions. Number 1. Read again and circle the correct word. The animals can't find enough trees or food to eat. Yeah, food to eat. The kingfisher says that, or the dugong said that the people are back. Let's go back to the text here. Who said the people are back? The kingfisher asked and the dugong replied. So the one who said is the dugong. The animals spayed the people under trucks. See or hear? We heard them, yeah. The space said the people are not going to cut down more trees. The bee, not the dugong, yeah. The space brought the bees to the mangrove. The people, great job. Now it's time to match the sentence from the story with the meaning of the words in bold. "Oh no," said the kingfisher, looking worried. So worried here means what? You find it difficult to understand something? Something that happens and you don't think it would happen? Or you feel unhappy because you are thinking about problems or things that could happen? So the answer is letter C. So number 1 is with letter C. "Hello, dugong," said the lizard, surprised. So surprised means something happens that you didn't think it would happen. "How will you help the trees grow?" asked the dugong, confused. Confused means something which is difficult to understand. Okay, we're having here some questions for discussion. What problem does the lizard talk about at the start of the story? So what was the problem she was talking about? It was talking about like not having enough food to eat. Yeah. What was the reason for this problem? Yeah, the human cut down the mangrove trees. Why do the animals think the problem will get better soon? Yeah, because the people understood the importance of the trees and they came in order to in order to plant new trees. Okay. Lesson 5. I have a healthy heart. Now it's time to complete the text we're having here from the words we're having up. The words are arteries, blood, carbon dioxide, oxygen, and veins. Are plants similar to human? In some ways, humans are similar to plants. Think about the circulatory system. Instead of water, our veins and arteries carry what? Blood, good job, around our bodies. Space move blood from our away from our hearts. So it's arteries, yeah. And then we're having what carry blood to it? The veins, good job. The nutrients and oxygen that we need are in our blood, but we don't use carbon dioxide like plants. Humans need sunlight too. We can't make our own food, but we get vitamin D from the sunlight. This can help protect us from getting sick. Sunlight also makes a lot of people feel happy. Now, so this is a quest for you. This is a quest for you to know how healthy your heart is. How well do you know your heart? So we're having here, how often does your heart beat? About 70 times in a minute, about 100 times in a minute, or about 30 times in a minute. Search for this and find the answers. What does your heart do? Moves the air around your body, moves the water around your body, moves the blood around your body. How fast does a newborn baby heart beat? Faster than adults' hearts, slower than adults' hearts, the same as adults' hearts. We are having here, how does blood move you to your heart? In your veins, in your arteries, in your bones. What things are good for your heart? Circle two things. Doing the right amount of exercise, eating healthy food, playing video games. It's up to you. Think about them and answer them by yourselves. Now it's time to read and circle. Your heart beats over 100,000 times beats a day. So it's important to keep your heart healthy. When you walk, run, swim, or cycle, you make your heart space work harder. You make your heart work harder. If you space regularly, your heart works better than you can get the minerals, nutrients, and space you need mostly. So, exercise, and the last one, oxygen, you need more easily. So, we're having here down some sentences, or some people are speaking about their food habits. I try to eat food that is good for my heart, like fruits, vegetables, and fish. I play sports with my friends. I like being outside and exercising. I find time to relax. This can keep your heart healthy too. So, I just need you to give me a piece of advice about how to keep your heart healthy now. So, think about it. Write it in your copybooks. Okay. Now it's time to read the text in lesson 6. Salim is a healthy boy. He loves the sports. He plays tennis, football, and basketball. He eats healthy food like fruits, vegetables, and rice. He doesn't eat a lot of chocolate because he knows that this food isn't very healthy. In the evening, he wants to relax, so he reads a book. I do a lot of exercise because it's good for me, says Salim. Your heart is very important, so you have to keep it healthy. Salim is right. It's important to do exercise. He does. He has a healthy family. His sister Amira plays tennis, and his sister Dina plays football. His mom walks to work, and his dad rides his bike. But they don't play sports. His sister his sisters like to listen to music to relax. It's important for our heart to relax too. So we're having here now and but so because so we need to match. You can use a space to link different things in a list. And you can use a space to link two similar sentences. And you can use a space to show contrast. For example, we can link a positive sentence and a negative sentence. This is but. You can use a space to show a reason for something. It links to sentences. Because. You can use a space to show the result of something. It links to sentences. So. So now it's time to answer some questions. Nadine goes to the pool. She loves to swim. And she loves to swim. Maggie doesn't like feeling tired in the morning. Space, she goes to bed early. So she goes to bed early. Last weekend, we went to the beach. Space, we swam in the sea. And we swam in the sea. Henny likes to play basketball. Space, he doesn't like to play football. But fish, chicken, and beans are healthy food. So now we're going to rewrite these sentences using the linking words. Wael likes fish. He doesn't like lamb, but he doesn't like lamb. Talia eats dates. She eats pomegranate. She eats figs. And she eats whatever you want to add. I went to the library. I needed a book. I went to the library because I needed a book. Lara wants to keep her heart healthy, so she does exercise. Walid and Shady went to the park and they played tennis. Story time! Waiting for the rain. It was another long, hot day in the grassland. Cup was with his mother and he lay in the sunshine. But his mother looked worried. I hope it rains soon. Why do you want it to rain? Asked the cup. It's lovely and warm. We can play in the sunshine. If it doesn't rain, the grass won't grow. Then we will be hungry, she answered. The cup started to laugh. What do you mean? We eat meat, not grass. He ran away to play with his brothers and sisters, but his mother looked at the sky and worried. 2 weeks later, it was still hot, and the ground was hard. There was no rain, and the plants were brown. Now, the cup had a strange feeling in his stomach. Hunger. Can we catch a rabbit to eat? He asked his mother. I can't find any rabbits, she said sadly. Some rabbits have gone to other places. Some rabbits might be dead. Why? Because there isn't rain. Without rain, the grass can't grow. If the grass doesn't grow, the rabbit don't have any food. Then we don't have any food, answered the cup. Now he understood. What can we do? We must wait for the rain. If it doesn't rain, we must move to a different place. So let's go. We can't stay here without food, said the cup, who was very worried now. His mother smelled the air. She saw a thin gray cloud start to move through the blue sky. Let's wait one more day, she said. Cup went to bed hungry, but in the morning he woke up to hear rain falling on the ground. He ran outside with his brother and sister, and they played in the cool water. Mother Lion smiled. Do you like the rain now, Cup? She asked. Yes, I do. Now the grass will grow, the rabbits will come back, and we won't be hungry anymore, said the cup happily. Why did the mother lion feel at the start of the story? How did she feel at the start of the story? She was worried. Why? Because there was no rain. How did the cup feel after 2 weeks? He felt hungry. What did the cup understand? He understood that the rain is important for the grass and rabbits and for them. What did the mother lion see in the sky? A gray cloud. Why was that important? Because it means they are going to have rain. Okay. Now we need to match the sentences of the story. Then we will be hungry. This is impossible. We have to do this. This is something we know about the future, or we don't know if there is true or not. This asks if something is possible. So then we will be hungry. This is something we know about the future. Can we catch a rabbit to eat? This is what this is asks if something is possible. Some rabbits might be dead, so we don't know if this is true or not. Without rain, the grass can't grow. It's impossible. We must wait for the rain. We have to do this. Now we have finished the unit and wish you understood everything in it. Thank you and see you later in other units.